In the modern era of football, money has sterilized the game. State-owned superclubs have turned the Champions League into a predictable corporate exercise. Stadiums have become tourist destinations. But there are still a few places left on Earth where football is not a product. It is a religion. Anfield is one, a stadium built on myth, tragedy, and the belief that the crowd can literally suck the ball into the net. Istanbul is the other, a city that doesn't just watch football, it consumes it. When you step onto the pitch at Rams Park, you aren't just playing 11 men, you are fighting a wall of pure, unadulterated noise. This round of 16 tie isn't a tactical experiment. It is a collision of Europe's two greatest cults. Liverpool, the royalty of English football, against Galatasaray, the ultimate disruptors of the East. Welcome to the pitch narrative. Today we look at what happens when the unstoppable machine of Merseyside meets the undeniable chaos of Istanbul. To understand the danger Liverpool faces, you have to understand the anomaly leading the Turkish front line.
I think he's very close now to sealing a loan move to Galatasaray. I think arguably this will be the biggest signing in the history of Turkish football.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Victor Osimhen shouldn't be here. In the sterile logic of modern football, a striker of his caliber belongs only in Madrid, Manchester, or Munich. Yet by a twist of fate, he arrived in Istanbul, and he didn't just sign a contract, he found a kingdom, cementing his legacy with a historic, permanent transfer.
Merhaba Galatasaray. Teşekkürler. Solo igala.
Osimhen is a throwback to a forgotten type of striker. He doesn't care about false nine positioning or complex build-up play. He is a force of nature, a gladiator in a mask who bullied Juventus out of the playoffs with a 7-5 aggregate masterclass and handed Arne Slot a bitter 1-0 defeat in the group stages. For Virgil van Dijk, this isn't just a defensive assignment. It is a heavyweight title fight. Van Dijk represents ultimate control. Osimhen represents absolute chaos. And in the Champions League, chaos has a funny way of winning. Arne Slot has spent the season meticulously turning Jurgen Klopp's heavy metal football into a refined, calculating orchestra. Liverpool dictates they probe, and they wait for the opposition to make a mathematical error. But you cannot play mathematics in a thunderstorm. Okan Buruk's Galatasaray does not care about your possession stats. They play with the desperation of a team that feels the weight of 30 million fans on their shoulders. It's an intoxicating, vertical style of football. They press recklessly, they tackle fiercely, and they feed off the emotional volatility of the game. When Liverpool travels to Istanbul for the first leg, they won't just be tested tactically, they will be tested psychologically. Can a system built on cold, hard control survive the boiling cauldron of Rams Park? Can they handle the first 20 minutes when the noise is so loud that players literally cannot hear each other speak?
Well, we will focus on a very difficult game where our ears will be tested as well, again.
History hangs heavy over this fixture. Istanbul is the city where Liverpool authored their greatest ever miracle in 2005. It is a city woven into the fabric of their club's mythology. But for Galatasaray, Europe is their hunting ground. They see themselves not as underdogs, but as equals waiting for their rightful seat at the table. To eliminate Liverpool wouldn't just be a victory. It would be a statement to the continent that the sleeping giant of the Bosphorus has fully awakened. This tie will not be decided by expected goals. It will be decided by who blinks first in the madness. Modern football tells us that the team with the highest wage bill and the best data analysts will always win. But when the lights go down at Anfield and the flares go up in Istanbul, data doesn't matter. Only the pitch remains. Who do you think survives this collision of cults? The refined control of Liverpool or the devastating chaos of Galatasaray? Let us know in the comments below. If you appreciate the romance of the beautiful game, subscribe to the Pitch Narrative. We'll see you next time.